From Towne Country Lanes in Burlington, Win TV presents All-Star Bowling. It's the men's championship round today. Merle Draper and John Weiser with you, and John Peterson and Ron Scheucher this entire tournament.
Yeah, I think for all the fellows that have bowled this whole tournament this year, they have definitely bowled the steadiest, you know. Not great big scores, but good scores. Always both of them been consistent. Both get their spares, so I look for a close match. I'm not going to say it's going to be high scoring, because every time I say that, I put a jinx on. I'm not going to do that today, but I think it'll be close. Good competitive match, and I wish them both luck.
Again, it's a question of getting lined up throughout that second game, which has been the problem over the last couple of months on this tournament. The fact that lane 16 has been the toughest of the two.
Yeah, I think you want to make that transition the quickest and takes care of it will win the match, and that's what's happened throughout. Those that have made that adjustment and been able to do it right have won, and I think that's what will happen today. Which one of these fellows makes that adjustment?
Don't forget, we'll be giving away a Brunswick Zone resin bowling ball during the telecast today, so stay tuned for that. We'll have game number 1 for you right after this on Win TV. Championship match about to begin here at Towne Country Lanes. John Peterson against Ron Scheucher. John Weiser along with Merle Draper here as we finish out our 95-96 run on All-Star Bowling here on Win TV. John Peterson will start the game. Again, we bowled 3 games, total up the series, and that'll determine our winner here today. John opens with a 4-pin.
Good shot for John, just a little bit strong at the 4-pin. Been very, very steady on the show.
Well, we've crowned a women's champion, a new champion in the women's division this year with Lisa Vint. And we'll have a new men's champion this year as well. Randy Canales winning it last year. John comes up with the spare to get things going here in game number 1. Now Ron Scheucher out of Greenfield, Wisconsin, defeated Mike Basie in the semifinals to get here. Nice execution for Ron, opening up with a strike.
It's a nice way to start. Good shot.
Ron's corner person again today will be his brother, Scott. Again, Ron defeated Mike Basie to get this far. He had a 688 series his last time out, so capable of throwing the big score as well. He's had 21 300 games thus far, 8 800 series, so as you get a look at the finger work. Set it down, swing it out. Get it to flap over just like that.
Good shot. Nice shot for Ron. Plays a little more inside than what John does. Just a little bit tighter. Loops the ball a little more. But great shot.
John Peterson, he defeated fellow Kenoshan Jeff Rampart 636 to 540 in the semis to get here. And drops that 8-pin straight back.
That was a great shot. Almost that solid 8, but went in the pits.
Again, our thanks to Arizona Iced Tea for their sponsorship this year on All-Star Bowling. We greatly appreciate their effort in promoting bowling throughout the area. Also would like to thank Spiegelhoff's Pick and Save for their support this year of the program, and the Brunswick Corporation for the bowling ball promotions over the last couple of weeks as John leaves the ring in 10.
What a good shot, just that solid 10 pins, which we've seen quite a few of them on all the matches we've had up until now. Good, strong ball they throw.
Speed kills the hook, makes the spare. His wife Ellen looking in. And now Ron Scheucher steps up for his 3rd frame. Before the match, talked to Ron about his climb to the championship series. It's been an excellent run here through this tournament to get this far. You've beaten some of the better bowlers in southeast Wisconsin.
I'm real happy with my performance. I've had some good support, and John's going to be a tough customer today, but hopefully he can get things together.
Kind of a difference in styles here today between you two.
Yeah, but we're pretty much in the same part of the lane, and hopefully, I can get a little read from him, and we'll go from there. See, winner will win it all.
Wow, that's a strong shot there. That's ball he just throws as well as he can, and that's what they call the fast 8. That just flew right over that 4-7.
I guess you could say a victim of technology there. Those
Correct.
resin balls with the ceramic centerpiece, they get wound up, they hit hard.
Yes, they do, and that's part of that reaction they get.
Switching balls makes the spare.
Yeah, Ron switches balls on his spares, and the harder ball just throws the ball straight and hard.
There's his wife, Cindy, watching the match here today. More outside, comes in hard, and they all scatter. Now John Peterson. Gonna look at the footwork of John. Very steady on his approach. That piece of tape on that left shoe to line him up.
Nice shot.
And that's
Yeah.
why.
John will line up. He's figured out what to do, you know. He's a very knowledgeable bowler, John is. You know, just need to make them adjustments.
Jerry Ziegner in his corner again today out of Kenosha. Look at the grip of John Peterson using that urethane ball today. Used it throughout the tournament. Set it down perfectly, so
He's saying a
little reaction from John as he gets the strike.
He dropped that one a little bit and dribbled it, but he got the strike.
We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We're halfway through this first game on All-Star Bowling on Win TV. In 16, we're in game number 1 of the men's championship round. And Ronnie comes right back with a strike. He's off to a good start.
Nice roll on the ball, John. There, you know, he came a little high, but a good roll. Took that 4-pin right out.
Threw it hard. Dances the pins around. A 3-bagger for Ron Scheucher through 6 frames. As John Peterson steps up, we talked to him about his corner person here today. John, I know some bowlers are a little superstitious, but you've brought back the same corner person for this match.
Oh, yeah, Jerry Ziegner gave me a lot of luck in the last match against Jeff Rampart, so I figured he'd be back. Well, actually, he's probably the only friend I have here today, so he's in my corner.
But he's a left-hander.
He's a left-hander, and we know how lucky left-handers are, so hopefully he'll give me some of that luck today, and I can maybe knock off Scheucher. It'll be a tough match because Ron's tough, very tough.
It's a good shot. It's a little bit weak. Ball didn't hit hard as he'd like. Kicked that 10-pin out.
You know, in league play, we always kid Jerry, we kid John about the lefty versus righty. Yeah. So we thought we'd throw that in there, have some fun today.
Sure.
John right on the spare. Best you can be right there, throwing right at that 10-pin. Kill the hook. Seventh frame. And the last to go down was the 7. Got the break.
Again, good roll on the ball. You know, that ball didn't look as good as the one on 16, but he had good roll and kicked that 7-pin right out. So, just good revolutions.
So Ron Scheucher now with a turkey working here midway through this first game. 7th frame. As you see, he uses the entire approach. There's that little rock. Get his timing down and gets right to the foul line. Again, a hard 10-pin. Again, that ball hitting so hard, I think it just scatters the pins too fast.
That shot was so solid that it just didn't give a chance to have that 10-pin come out. I mean, the 4-7 went so strong here.
Scott, his corner person, looking on.
Hard cross lane like Ron Ball. Good up.
very consistent with this spare shooting. As we said at the top of the show, Merle, these are two of the probably more consistent bowlers we've had on the show, and it's only fitting they make it to the championship round.
Yeah, you're right. They've certainly just been just really great on their spare bowling. If they weren't getting strikes, they were always converting their spares.
Light hit. That's been the one that carries as Ron's dad looking at.
Yeah, his father's a great supporter of bowling. He helps do a lot of tournament organizing in Milwaukee at Kugli's.
Eighth frame for John Peterson. Best shot of the match so far. So a double for John Peterson here in the latter stages of this first game. Trying to stay with Ron here early on. Again, 3 games of bowling today will determine our champion. Likes it. Got it.
Good shot. I think he thought for a moment that 10 pit all.
Now, who is that?
That happens to be my daughter, Teresa. She's here watching. Look at her eyes out there. Look at her. Now she's smiling a little bit. She's going to be a good bowler.
There you go.
She's working her way up to it now. She's already a good bowler.
Oh, best shot Ron threw all match right there.
Well, these fellows are just putting it together here today in the championship match.
10th frame now for Ron Scheucher. Has a double working. Go all the way out for 250. Backed it. Got it.
Ron got a break on that 4-pin. I think he went a little bit wider than he wanted to. But the ball held the line for him with good speed and took that 4-pin out. It's a nice shot.
Again, he can roll all the way out here in the 10th for 257. A great opening game. And don't forget, coming up during this match, we'll tell you how you can win a Brunswick Zone Resin Reactive Bowling Ball. Another fine pocket hit for Ron Scheucher here as he finishes up game number 1 with a 4-bagger. Wife Cindy enjoyed that too.
Yeah, Cindy really follows Ron's bowling. When he qualified, she was down here and watched him all the way through it. That's nice to see the wives and the family support the fellows.
Ron, the service manager over at Burlington Auto Center in Milwaukee. Coming high. 7 count, but still a fine game for an opening start here for Ron Scheucher. 254.
That's a great game. Great start.
Now John Peterson, for his 10th frame on lane 16, has a 3-bagger working. Talks to it.
Good shot.
Exit gets a standing O from Son Kyle.
I think he was just a little wider than he thought he wanted to be in, but the ball came back a great roll and just exploded.
John, always a smile on his face when he's out on the lanes.
Yeah, he sure does.
And trips out the 10, runs that one out as well.
Now, he thought he tugged that one a little bit, but the ball held the line for him and carried that 10-pin out.
Yeah, finish out here with a strike, give him 249. Throw ball on the 10. Perfect.
He really liked that one. Nice shot. What a starting game. 249.
So 249 for John Peterson. He'll trail by less than the mark going into game number 2. We'll have it for you. This is the men's championship match of All-Star Bowling on Win TV.
Now's your chance to win a Brunswick Zone bowling ball courtesy of Brunswick and Win TV. Just be caller number 5 at 763-6397 and you're the winner. That number again is 763-6397. Call now.
4 to 249. Ron Scheucher with a 5-pin lead after the first game. This is the championship match of the men's division of All-Star Bowling for the 95-96 season. And Ron will start game number 2. That's what you like to see. A couple of competitors go out and throw some big numbers. Bigger swing area and leaving the 4.
Yeah, he hits that swing here a little wide. The ball just charges back and leads that 4-pin. He's in the area he wants to be, but if he misses about a board right, it just swings back and hits hard, but still a good shot.
Kills the hook, throws right at it, makes the spare. Now John Peterson on lane 16 with his first ball of the second game. Well, tugged on it. Moved the 4-pin over to the 8-pin spot. Good shot by John. It just, that 4-pin just wouldn't go down. So John Peterson now going for his spare. And right on it. Both bowlers opening up with marks here in the second game. Mother and daughter looking out. John's wife Ellen and daughter Jenny. Jenny going to be 3 years old. John on lane 15 again.
No.
Hugged it. Got away with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
John pulled that ball, pulled it, and as he just motioned, he knew he came over and pulled it inside. But
Maybe that had something to do with his corner person, Jerry Ziegner. He's a lefty, so
yeah, maybe he said, I'll try either side once.
maybe John was listening too closely to his advice.
It's possible.
Now Ron Scheucher on lane 16. Second frame, second game. And a 5-pin lead coming in. Ringing 10.
Nice shot. Just a solid 10-pin.
So again, a good strike ball shot. Just did not get the result, and he'll have to convert the spare. Again, changes balls, goes to a harder surface bowling ball. Went right past the 10.
Boy, that's one of the few times that Ron has missed a spare ball. That's a 10-pin. Every now and then it gets away from him, but
If I'm not mistaken, throughout this entire tournament, he's only missed, I think, 2 spares. I think that was the second miss.
I think that's the second one, and they were both 10-pins. Outside that,
Arizona Iced Tea brings you All-Star Bowling this year. We thank them for their sponsorship this year. Carried the 8. Was the last to go down, but it fell nonetheless. His brother Scott looking on in Ron's corner here today. And John coming up with a big shot here in frame number 3. Gets a double.
Well, that's a mark of a good bowler. If you get a break, crossover, whatever you get, they always say you have to take advantage of that and come back. John sure took care of that there.
It's John's son Kyle looking on. I think he'll be a great bowler one of these days too, following Dad's footsteps. And again, packed it home.
Good speed. That's what holds the line on that one. You're a little bit tighter than you want to be. John was on that shot, but with good speed down with the ball, he held the line and good shot. Always smiling. And just a pleasant person.
Now we get the full approach look here of Ron Scheucher here in the 4th frame. Light, got the mix.
Brought it back.
Cindy like that. So both bowlers doubling in the third and fourth frame. Actually, John with a three-bagger. And Ron comes right back after that missed 10-pin.
Looks good.
Nice ball. Best ball in the match right there. So Ronnie comes right back with a three-bagger. Now John Peterson here in the fifth frame. Maintain that slight advantage here. We approach the halfway point of the match. Again, the thin shot. That's been the shot that John's been carrying all tournament long, that little thin flip shot.
Yeah, he certainly has. And, you know, John's the only bowler throughout the championship or the TV show that used the urethane ball. He hasn't changed from the first match all the way through. The other fellows have used resins or switched back and forth. He doesn't use anything but one.
Again, the light hit. It'll spin in front of the 7 and it won't take it down.
Just a little bit light and didn't quite take that 7 out. That wasn't quite as strong as the last shot on 15.
John makes the spare. We'll take a break halfway through this second game on the championship match of Win TV. And the mixer by Ron Scheucher. Sixth frame, four-bagger now for Ron. He's been right there. Started off with a 254. Took a 5-pin lead heading into this first game. Take a look at that resin ball coming back. Again, a reminder, watch the telecast. Chance to win that resin ball by Brunswick. The Zone reactive resin ball. We thank Brunswick Corporation for that little promotion we've been running the last couple of weeks. Talking to it, got him down.
Yeah, Ron knew he threw the ball well, talked to it a little bit, but it was just a great shot.
So 5 in a row now for Ron Scheucher, and now John Peterson, 7th frame of this second game. Now John trying to get the light mix, a little too light that time, leaving the 2-5.
Yeah, just a little bit up off the ball. Came up out of it a little bit too quick and bowling a good roll, so.
And he chopped the 5 off the 2. So an open frame for John Peterson gives it 156 in the 7th. And that'll open the door for Ron here to build a lead in the latter stages of this second game. Better shot, kicked out the 10.
Nice shot, good comeback.
It's a high 5 from Kyle on the way back. Now Ron Scheucher has 5 in a row working here as he steps up for the 8th frame on lane 16. They all mix. Looked like the bucket was going to stand, but tripped them off.
Yeah, Ron was a little surprised here. He's a little wider than he wanted to be, but with a good roll, that just kicked him around and got working ball. A lot of light shots have carried in the tournament, John. You commented earlier.
So 6 in a row working here. it. Nice shot. All 10 in the pit. It's a thing of beauty when that ball hits. So 7 in a row for Ron Scheucher. Now John Peterson here trying to get a double back to take care of that open from the 7th frame. Very steady as he gets to the line. Again, a weak 10 shot.
Just a little weak, you know. There's Steno. Again, out here watching today, and Steno's formerly from Kenosha, so he knows John very well from bowling down there for years. Lives out here now in Burlington and works for us here at Towne Country.
Right on the 10. So a spare in the 9th frame for John Peterson, 176 in the 8th, spare up in the 9th. Chance to go out for 226. Should he strike and fill the 10th? Set down, light, 245. So difficult spare here, so move to the right on the approach. Throw directly at.
Cool. Hard cross lane.
And makes the spare. So with a strike, possible 213 here for John Peterson in game number 2.
Too wide.
Way wide that time.
John did the same thing.
All but the 2-pin. 212 for John Peterson in game number 2. 461 after 2 games, but he will trail going into this 3rd game. By how much? Yet to be determined. Ron Scheucher working with a 7 in a row to finish out his 10th frame. You see how that heel hangs over the edge. This is the entire approach. And rang the 6 right over the top of the 10.
Boy, that's a nice shot. Just a strong 10-pin, solid, and he'll have a great game now.
And makes the spare. 227 in the 9th, spare in the 10th, and with his fill ball, possible 247. So not too shabby here for Ron Scheucher.
That's a great
Take
start.
a pretty good lead into the 3rd
Right.
game. Light got the mix. 247. So a 40-pin lead after 2 games for Ron Scheucher, back with a 3rd and deciding game in the Men's Championship Series of All-Star Bowling on Win TV. A 40-pin advantage after 2 games for Ron Scheucher, 501 to 461. So we begin our 3rd game in this championship series. The winner takes home the crown. And John Peterson will begin game number 3. Again, that open frame in that game for John, and the fact he didn't carry a couple of 10-pins,
Right.
the difference.
That's the difference. Ron had an open, but he got the strength. John just didn't carry a couple of shots, and that's the difference.
Coming up high, leaving the baby split.
Pulled that ball inside. It's a little bit short. Cross lane, try to pick it up.
and makes the spare.
That's a nice
Just
shot.
like you're supposed to.
Right.
Pros will give you 2-1 on that. Now Ron Scheucher. 40-pin lead coming into this final game. And 6-pin stayed in the channel.
It's a good shot. That's just a 10-pin.
It's Ron's brother, Scott. In his corner today as Ron will
Cross lane, hard
10
shot.
pin right on.
10-pin.
So both bowlers open up the third game with a spare.
These two fellas don't take any time either. That's nice. They know what they want to do. They get up there and they bowl. So.
Again, nice ball, leaving the 10.
Another nice shot by Ron. Just a little bit tight. Ball hits a little bit late, and that 6-pin just flies around it. That's what happened on that one.
Now we've seen them both. A lazy 6 and then the flying 6 over the 10. As Ron makes the spare. Now John Peterson stepping up for his second frame. Got the mix. That gets a smile out of Kyle's face.
Yeah. Smile and Dad got a good carry there. And floated him right out of there. It was a nice shot.
Light.
Okay, got a break.
8 to fall out of there.
Oh, that's a big break there because that 2-pin's a lot easier than a 2-8.
Now John. Frame. Nice ball. Gets the double. Makes the spare. So both bowlers clean here through the first 3 frames of this match, but John has the double working. Needs to string a few strikes here. Trailed by 40 coming into this third game. Light, 5-8. Daughter Jenny and wife Ellen look on. And Ron comes in light, leaving the 2-pin.
Just a little bit light. Again, that transition, I think, has taken place now. Just a little bit here, as we talked about earlier. Boys have come light. A couple of shots.
And just makes that spare.
John gives us a smile with that spare.
68 through 3 with the spare up in the 4th frame for John Peterson. Now Ron Scheucher missed the spare.
Oh,
wow.
Ronnie pulled that one by it. I've never seen him do that at all. And this time he just rushed up there a little bit.
John Peterson now in the 5th frame. Chance to shave 20 pins off the lead. He cut it in half right here with a strike. And they got the little tickler out of the channel.
Got a little,
Erica.
yeah, a little touch there. He knew that was
that effort.
a little weak there, but that pin came out, and that what we call love tap, I guess to call it. It's a strike, so.
Comes right back with a strike.
Nice shot by Ron.
Halfway through this third game, we'll be back for the final 5 frames in this championship match on All-Star Bowling on Win TV.
Zone Bowling Ball courtesy of Brunswick and Win TV. Just be caller number 5 at 763-6397 and you're the winner. That number again is 763-6397. Call now.
Sixth frame for John Peterson. Strike up in the fifth, make it a double.
That was a big ball for John, being down in the match up a little in this game. That gives him a tourney a little bit here. Versus Ronnie
virtually
can
even
that.
right now.
Right, sure it is. Looks a good shot at it. Oh, it didn't. Thought he rolled that ball well. It just didn't react like I thought it would. And as he
well, tracking down
right.
just a little bit.
This is what we talked about earlier, and that's exactly what's happening here. Go cross lane at it.
Directly at it, makes the spare. So 86 in the fifth, spare in the sixth, but John has a double working. And with a three-bagger, will trail by less than a mark. Oh, came up high. Wow.
Yeah.
6-7 split.
Yeah, just set that one down and pull it a little bit inside.
Big turnaround here in this match right there. Solid 10.
Solid 10-10. So John's looking at the scoreboard here, making the decision if he wants to take one pin or try to go for the mark.
Count important.
Tough spare, have to slide that 6 pin over and
give it a ride, but it won't come through. Open for John Peterson here in the seventh frame. 144 in the seventh. Ron with the spare.
Okay, right now we're at a 20-pin difference here. Ron's got a
2
40.
marks with 3 frames to go.
Right. Ron has a 40-pin lead, and John's up 20 in this game, so.
Wants that ball to hook, and it does not. Another tough spare here for John Peterson, but more importantly, lost a little more in count.
Ball staying out on him.
Wow.
Wow, what a
4-9.
Just an absolute solid shot, perfect ball. John will leave a 4-9. Tough spare for John here on these.
John makes the spare. That was a big spare conversion, too, because this isn't a gimme for Ron Scheucher, and he's looking at the scoreboard, figuring out whether it is to try and take the one for the count or go for the spare.
I think he'll make sure he gets one, but he'll also try to slide it over. Give it a shot.
And he'll take the one.
He made sure he had the 1 pin there. I can see that now.
So 132 in the eighth, and open for Ron. John, spare in the eighth frame. Still trailing by about 2.5 marks.
This will be a big shot for John Peterson.
Makes the strike. Big shot for John Peterson right there.
Big shot
to set himself up for a 10th frame.
Well, he really got herself a match, and what a great way to finish the All-Star Bowling Show this year, John.
And Ron getting wide on 16.
Just seemed to have the transition this game, and either the fellow's getting a little too harder with the ball, adrenaline flowing or whatever, or they're tracking down. Okay.
Ron makes the spare. Well, this is a big ball for John Peterson here, this first one in the 10th. Needs it to take the lead in the match.
Yes, they have it.
Right there. Oh, hammered that one home for the lead.
Give him a chance. A big ball under pressure. You can't throw the ball any better. Everything was just perfect.
Ron gets a strike right back, so...
Don has to have this one. He has to go all the way out. The clutch ball by Ron.
Mr. Ron can do is 182. John can go out for 214. Oh, and he came in light.
He did.
And he's left a bunch.
That's the one he needed.
And he lost some total on count there. Ron needs this to win the match right here. This will be the winner. Got it. That's the one.
And then he had to have the winner.
Hammered it home and nailed John down. That's the win right there.
Great sportsmanship by both bowlers there, as you've seen, John. They really for one another. And that's
Ron Scheucher is going to be your winner today as John makes the spare. But it won't be enough. 211 for John Peterson.
72.
672 for John. And Ron, stay behind the foul line. And he'll finish it up with the big strike. So Ron Scheucher, the 1995-96 champion in the men's division for All-Star Bowling. 683 to 672, your totals. Back to talk with the bowlers right after this on Win TV. Here today, Ron Scheucher, your winner, 683 to 672, came down to the final ball. And Ron is your winner for the 95-96 season, and we have some prize money for both bowlers.
We sure do. I've got a check here for John Peterson for $750. It's a great check. John, just an absolute great tournament. You just did well, and I'd like to congratulate you.
Thank you. Had a wonderful time out here. I appreciate all the sponsorship. The TV show for showing the shows, obviously. It's great for all the bowlers to come out here. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully it'll be around for a long time.
What do you have up here today?
I've got my daughter Jennifer, who'll be 3 April 1st, and my son Kyle, who just turned 5 in November.
All right.
They were good luck charms, but not enough. I needed to strike out in the 10th. You just can't give a bowler like Ron Scheucher a chance to beat you in the 10th because he'll do it 9 out of 10 times, and it wasn't at 1/10 today. He took advantage of it, and he did a great job. Good bowler.
Well, congratulations for making it this far, and we hope to see you back next year.
Thanks, John and Merle. I appreciate it, and we will do our best to be back. Thank you.
And Ron Scheucher, our winner here today. Congratulations, sir. 683. And you have some money for Ron.
Yeah, I got a check for Ron for $1,500. Ron has a check for $15. I also have a plaque from Towne Country Lanes and the All-Star Bowling Show for the championship award. Again, just a great show. You bowled just tremendous throughout, and we certainly hope to see you back next year, and I'm sure we will.
Definitely. You guys run a really class act tournament here. John and Merle, you do a great job. Thanks to Win TV and all the supporters. John's a tough customer, and they got real tough, and we made a great showing today, and hopefully the people enjoy it. Definitely going to be back.
Consistency, the key. That's the thing. Stay consistent. Good things happen.
Yeah, I had a little bit of problems with the approaches. They were slippery for me. That's why I missed the 2 spares, and luckily I had enough strikes in me yet to win it, but it was a great match. Fantastic.
Congratulations once again, the 95-96 champion of All-Star Bowling here on Win TV. We also have other winners to announce.
Yeah, we have some other prizes that's being donated for the highest, the highest series in the tournament gets the television set donated by Lynch Chevrolet, and that's Lisa Vint. Lisa had 760. Tremendous showing by Lisa. The high game in the tournament was a 279 game wins a VCR, and that's John Peterson. And then we also have a longest string of strikes for a CD player, and we had a tie for that this year with 9 in a row. Mike Morton and Matt Zagar, and each of those fellows will each win that same prize. So my congratulations to everyone who bowled. A great showing, and I hope we're back next year.
I do too. We had fun, and it's been fun. We want to thank our sponsor, Arizona Iced Tea, this year for tagging along and promoting the bowling here on Win TV. For Merle Draper, I'm John Weiser. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great year. We'll see you back again real soon on All-Star Bowling.